High status people don't have friends. All of this content, it might come across as cold and ignorant, whatever it is, don't really care. What I'm trying to get you to do is become comfortable in your own presence, become comfortable in your own energy, in your own company. High status people don't have friends, and when I say that, they don't have friends, they have family and they have trusted advisors. They have family, business partners, and trusted advisors. My background, I worked a bunch of corporate jobs working with high level, high status people, particularly in finance, financial services. And then from there in my coaching work and high performance coaching, hypnotherapy, things like that. I've worked with a lot of high status people as a project manager, again, my corporate life. And so I really got a lot of time to sit down with people who are high status, high net worth, whether it's in entrepreneurship or in the corporate route. And I got to really understand what their life looks like, how they got to be where they are, and how they sustain it, how they understand human psychology, how they view the world. And I'll tell you this right now, for high status people, nothing is more important than, number one, their status, and number two, achieving their goals. So when it comes to their status, a status is built by working on yourself, by improving yourself, and by maxing out your stats. And as you become focused on that, you naturally become someone who crushes their goals. So those things feed themselves. But in focusing on yourself and in focusing on crushing your goals, you don't have time to be managing other people's emotions. You don't have time to be managing people's expectations or whatever it is, unless you have employees. But then again, those are your employees and not your friends. And so I make videos for people who are obsessed with winning, obsessed with success, obsessed with becoming high status. That's my thing. That's my niche. So if this offends people, then that just lets me know that I'm not making videos for everybody. I'm making videos for the somebody who wants to become a somebody. And I made a video on why I cut off all my friends. My life changed for the better at that point. And it doesn't have to be some falling out period that you have, but there comes a certain point where you'll know this moment when it comes, if it hasn't already, where you have to decide between yourself and seeing your dreams become a reality, actually living the thing, actually flying private, actually driving the Bentley or the Rolls Royce, or keeping all your friends. And to become high status, you must become unwavering in your commitment towards your goals, your dream life. Because that can become a thing. That can be a thing for you right now. That can be a thing for you in 6 months, in 12 months. But you have to become relentless. And as a high status individual, you can't afford to be worrying about what other people think of you. People can handle it. Trust me. As soft as people are, they can handle it. They can handle you not having time for them anymore. Like they'll handle it on their own. Nobody is as worried about your life as you are. Nobody thinks about you as much as you think they do. Nobody worries about you as much as you would want them to. Nobody loves you to the extent that you would want them to. And high status people understand this, that so long as they continue to upgrade their status, life gets better, life gets easier, and you can have the kinds of relationships that you want. Improve your status so that you can have can't speak today. Improve your status so that you can have the kinds of relationships that you want. Improve your status so that you can make the money that you want. Improve your status so that you can have the reality and the life that you want. That's why status is so important. Status is the key that unlocks, it's the master key that unlocks every door. And when you understand the gravity of that, when that begins to settle in, you'll realize that, holding on to all these friendships really wasn't that important. Because I'll tell you this, out of 10 friends, maybe 1 or 2 are actually getting you closer to your goals and serving a purpose in your life. Everybody in your life from this point forward has to serve a purpose. And this doesn't mean they have to exist for you, but they have to be a positive force in your life. They have to be a positive source of energy in your life. And the only people you need around you right now in this chapter of your journey are people that allow you to think in a more expansive way, to think bigger, people who push you to think bigger, people who make you feel like you're probably not doing enough, people that make you want to go harder, that make you want to work harder, that make you question why you haven't done it yet. Those are the people you need in your life. Everybody else, be gone. Be gone. You have to become that cold, that calculated, that selfish. But again, this is only for folks who want to see the top, the highest heights of life. That's what I want. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I don't know about you. High status people have no friends. Think about it. Think about like the friends you have right now. And ask yourself, if I met this person for the first time today, would they still be my friend? Would I still want to be friends with them? Would I still want to engage in a relationship as deep as the one I have with them right now? Or is this all based on past history? And I'll tell you what, as you commit to the pursuit of excellence, as you commit to the pursuit of being a high status individual, high status man for the younger me, the relationships you will form along the way will be a lot more fruitful and a lot more prosperous. Naturally, people who are on their grind recognize other people who are on their grind. And then when you finally decide to shake off all this baggage, all these relationships that are no longer serving a real purpose in your life, you'll realize that, number one, you never really needed anybody to start getting to the money, to start making bread, to start improving your status. Number two, it was all dead weight in the first place. And most of the people in your life are just there to leech on, whether they know it or not, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. They're just leeching. They're leechers. They're leeches. And they're leeching on. And then when you win and you start seeing success, they want to say that they get to say that they were always there. And that's how this stuff goes. And I don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. You can't afford that. And the thing is, you can see it coming. I bet when I say this stuff, it resonates to most people. You can probably see it coming. And if you can see it coming, it's time for you to make a decision right now and put some distance in between you and everybody else. There's a reason why high status people are private. That's another video. To become high status, you must become inaccessible. That's another video. If I wanted to improve my status right now, which I am, 6 months ago I was a nobody. I'm still a nobody, but to my old self, I'm a somebody now. Comparing to my old self, I'm a somebody now. If I wanted to improve my status, number one, I'd start posting a shit ton of content. Multiple times a day, every day, to start building an audience and carving out a lane for myself. Just documenting my own journey like I am right now. Number two, I'd get strong. I'd get jacked. Like I'd get cut, lean, fit. I'd focus on looking good, appearance-wise. Not buying clothes, but just looking good. Number three, get to the money. I would always make sure I'm getting some kind of bread. And whether that means working a corporate job or 9 to 5 or not, get to the bread, and then eventually figure out a way where you can start getting paid based on your status, based on who you are, which is where the content comes in. Make content and then build a business behind that, sell a product behind that. All those things, the mental, the physical, the financial, understanding human psychology is part of the mental. That's how you improve your status right away. It's that holy trinity of status. But here's the thing, nothing in what I just said includes friends. You'll need people you trust. You'll need your counterparts. You'll need your board of advisors, your trusted advisors, your family. But what you don't need is an entourage. You don't need that. You need to be mingling with other high status people, other powerful people. That's what you should be spending your time on. Other than that, you shouldn't be leaving your house. I don't leave my house unless I'm making money, unless I'm getting bread. So unless I'm selling something, or unless I'm sitting down with a client, whatever it is. Nowadays, all my clients are online, but so I don't leave my house unless I'm getting to the bread, or unless I need to go handle an errand. That's it. I don't do the whole, oh, yo, let's meet up for drinks. Nope. And this video applies to the 1%. 99% of you won't get it. It's okay. It's not for you. Because when you upgrade your status, when you become a high status individual, everything changes. I'm just scratching the surface and everything is changing. Gotten interviews for people writing books and the whole nine. TV producers, it's been crazy. And I'm a nobody. Well, I mean, I got like 90-something thousand followers on Instagram, but still, what is that, right? Status, upgrade your status. Thoughts and questions in the comments, hit the thumbs up button, the like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.